Hello and welcome, and thank you for taking the time to listen to my ambush marketing plan for Visa. I know it will make you one step ahead of the competition. The activation that I propose for Visa Inc. is a partnership with Toronto star forward Austin Matthews. This newfound partnership will allow Visa to enter the market of professional hockey in Canada without stepping on the toes of MasterCard and any other financial organization. The way this partnership will be activated is through a billboard right in the middle of downtown for everyone to see. Since MasterCard is an exclusive partner of the MLSE, an organization that governs all top sports organizations in Toronto, including the Leafs, there is no way to have a sponsorship contract with the team itself. But this is why the My Ambush plan will get Visa into the hockey fans market in one of the biggest cities in North America. The billboard will be located above the Gardiner Expressway just west of Dufferin Street. This is a new billboard in downtown Toronto that is bigger than most one-bedroom condos, at a size of 16 by 56 feet. The monitor is digital and can be seen from one of the busiest highways in all of Ontario that also runs straight through the entertainment district. This billboard will activate the partnership between Austin Matthews and Visa in a way where most of Toronto will see. Since Matthews is such a big name in Toronto, even though being such a young player, his early career success has made him into the guy that everyone adores and that every kid wants to emulate. The main purpose of an activation is to get as much people to recognize the new partnership. Given Matthews' status among Maple Leaf fans, this billboard will be seen by over 90% of fans, either on social media or on the big screen. In an article about the effectiveness of billboards, the literature suggests for all billboards to be effective, it must communicate a relevant message in a clear, interesting, and readable manner. It must also be appropriate location in order to be seen by a target audience. This means the billboard must be simple but also get the reader's attention. The study also states that outdoor advertising has grown by $5 billion in 2003 and has probably increased even more since then. If more companies are advertising outside and new billboards are being created all the time, then the profitability of the billboards must be pretty high. You might ask yourself, why Austin Matthews? Well, Austin is the perfect player if you want to get into the Canadian hockey market. Matthews is a top player on the most watched and valued franchise in the whole of the NHL, and he has limited sponsorship. Since he doesn't have that much sponsors yet, because he's such a young player, cost of the sponsorship won't be that high in the beginning, especially for the billboard. The actual billboard will consist of Austin Matthews in a Leaf jersey with the Visa slogan, but with a little twist. Instead of saying "Life takes Visa," it will say "Toronto takes Visa." The picture of Matthews will consist of no team logos to ensure liability, so MasterCard cannot take down the billboard. Austin Matthews also gives opportunities for future advertising like commercial or magazine ads. He's a young player and will continue to grow into one of the league's best players. As seen on the screen, this is a rough draft of what the billboard could look like. It could also have the Visa logo in it, or it could not. Now that we have taken a look at the potential billboard for Visa, let's look at the competition. Visa versus MasterCard. Companies like these will always be at the top of their competition and will do anything to stay one step ahead. Since MasterCard has the exclusivity with the MLSE, an organization that governs the Leafs players' sponsorships, this will stay within the league's rules and giving Visa the opportunity to get their foot in the door into Canadian hockey market. If you decide to go ahead with my ambush marketing plan, it will not only guarantee return on your investment, but it will also get you one step ahead of MasterCard in the race for the NHL. Since Visa already has the NFL market locked down, moving into the NHL seems like a smart plan. But the key to getting into a whole new league on your side is acquiring the Canadian teams. And the best one to start with is the biggest one, which is the Toronto Maple Leafs. Now moving on to the corporate social responsibility, which is a huge benefit for Visa. Once the billboard is up and the activation has started, moving on into the next step of the ambush marketing plan is vital. With the billboard being up, once people start to talk about it, Visa would release a commercial with Austin Matthews, donating to charity. Matthews is already involved in the community a lot, but in one organization in particular, Sick Kids Cystic Fibrosis. Austin's uncle died from this disease when he was just a child. Giving a donation to this charity will increase the community support for Visa as well as an incentive for Austin because this organization seems to mean a lot to him. Now moving on to the cost of the activation. The billboard will only be up for about 1 month, as I believe this is enough time to get the maximum amount of views without raising the price too much. In an article about the cost of these billboards, it says costs related are about $1,500 to $6,000 per month. Considering billboards is really big, but on the outskirts of the entertainment district, I estimate the cost per month to be around $4,000. This is also on the higher side because the exact figure is hard to say for such a new billboard. As for return on investment, the $4,000 cost is far below the potential revenue that can be generated from activating the new sponsorship with Mr. Matthews. The revenue generated by the billboard companies may reach up to 40 to 50%, and with only using money and the star power as Visa's resources, this plan will create an immense amount of profit for the resources that are being used. In conclusion, this ambush marketing plan has complexities that makes it one of a kind for Visa. This plan could change the way they view the NHL market forever. It will also lead to greater opportunities throughout the league, especially after players and teams see how you guys supported Austin Matthews' charity and took a chance on such a young player. Thank you for listening and taking the time to listen to my ambush marketing plan.